What's the plan with Clad? Yeah, we're going to be prioritizing curses with this character, definitely. Colorless cards are also on the docket. Most colorless cards say exhaust on them, and Clad loves that. Spreadsheet might be one day behind. Let me update that, actually. I do think it is not accounting for Ritual Dagger and Battle Hymn. I'll update it right now, since that's another thing that takes very little time. Ritual Dagger. Yes. Perfect. Okay, now the spreadsheet should be updated. Thanks for pointing that out. And as aforementioned, I don't plan on skipping either Ironclad or Watcher in the character rotation as long as there are colorless cards and curses to master. Watcher and... actually, Watcher has done most of the lifting for the curses so far. And I think Ironclad's also a really good candidate for getting those done. Once we complete Silent or Defect, we may boot them from the rotation for a bit, but we'll see. This might be a boss swap Clad run. Slimbo. Slimbo Jimbo. Could trade our money for 14 max health. Starting with 89 hit points on Clad is pretty sweet. But I'm feeling the boss swap. Let's trade away that Burning Blood and get a random boss relic. Haha. That's a good one. Alrighty then. With a Runic Pyramid to start, what devilishness can we get up to? This is one of my, probably my personal favorite relic in the whole game. At the end of our turn, we no longer discard any cards. I'm going to prioritize a couple block cards with this. Zero cost cards in general are going to be very high priority. Clad often struggles to make those work. I'm liking this rest site heavy path. Upgrades are definitely more valuable with the pyramid, as you can assure that you get to play the upgraded card. I don't know if we can take on the Burning Elite. Maybe we can. Let's see how our first few encounters go. Cultist first is excellent. We get to retain these defends. Don't think we can perfect this fight. No, if I play double defend this turn, we're taking damage next turn. We might as well strike another time to defend here. One of the real advantages to Runic Pyramid, especially in the early game, is the draw consistency you get by retaining some of your cards. With 3 defends out of 4 in my hand being retained, means we're drawing 5 cards next turn, but there's only 1 defend. And that means we're guaranteed to draw 3 more strikes next turn. We always draw into lethal. Normally that wouldn't be a guarantee in this position, but with Pyramid, it lines up. Look at that, all damage, all the time. Oh, man. Excellent cards here. Anger, being 0 cost, is fantastic with Runic Pyramid, but Armaments might be one of the best, if not the best, first card to find. An upgraded Armaments upgrades all of the other cards in your hand, which is crazy good when you can have up to 10 cards in hand with Pyramid. One of the really valuable things the Runic Pyramid does, especially for Ironclad, is simply let you scale the number of cards in your hand. Retaining up to 10 cards means that cards like Fiendfire or Second Wind get so much stronger. Let's take this Armaments. I don't think we should turn down the opportunity to pick it up. That means we have a bit more block density as well, which I do appreciate going into this second easy pool combat. And look at that. We immediately save all of the turn 1 health against Jawworm with the Armaments. Good talk. Should be able to perfect this fight. Probably. I can block for a lot. Next turn, Arma defend, defend. Blocks for quite a bit, no problem. Might as well upgrade one of these strikes, huh? Perfect jawworm fight. And if our combats go anything like this, we're not going to miss the 6 hit points from Burning Blood. And I already have an armaments? Oh, man. And our path is set to go on four upgrade sites. This is definitely happening. This is definitely happening. Welcome, Searing Blow. Welcome. Oh yeah, if we can get through the Burning Elite, life's gonna be really good. But it's all combats all the time. Spooky. A little spooky. Probably still want to upgrade armaments pretty early on, but I think this is going to be good. Actually, not a bad Gremlin assortment. This looks pretty scary at first glance, but the fact that we got Shield Gremlin, Angry Gremlin is quite nice. If only we'd drawn Headbutt turn 1, we could take 0 here, but we have to play 3 strikes on the Sneaky Gremlin. I was afraid you might do that. Alright, we have to kill the wizard next turn. If I just bash this turn, will that be enough? So next turn our best is going to be Headbutt, Strike, Strike. It'll have 35 health if it gets blocked again, so we have to be able to do 35 damage in order to play a defend this turn. With Vulnerable, we would deal 9 plus 9 plus 13. That's only 31. Yeah, that's only 31. So what that tells me is that we must play Bash Headbutt this turn and take 5 more from the Angry Gremlin. Otherwise, we'll get hit by the Wizard next turn if they get shielded a second time. What if we kill the shield guy? What if I go strike, headbutt, defend? Can I line up 24? I don't think so, actually. No, I can't. Okay. So yeah, let's just go bash headbutt. You have to do this damage. Guess I'll put the bash on top. Now give me a 3rd strike. Thank you for not making my life too difficult. That means we get to save the 5 health this turn. Alrighty, not too bad. Get a Gambler's Brew, a very valuable potion. Second Wind, one of the cards we talked about being specifically useful here. Or generically useful Shrug and Flame Barrier. I'm really liking Second Wind here to allow us to delete non-attack cards. And get blocked for each one. That's right, with armaments, Searing Blow only applies for 1 fight. That is absolutely correct. Still pretty good, though. Right, let's put the armaments back on top, I guess. Do 6 more to you. Take another 1 damage. This fight gets pretty nasty pretty quick. If I Second Wind Bash this turn and Searing Blow Strike next turn, is that a kill? We bring you to 33 health. This is 24 plus 9. That's 33. Just double check that. Yeah, 24, 9. Yes, 33. Thank you, Second Wind. Ancient Pot's not amazing, but adequate. These cards are pretty underwhelming. Alright, if I want to take on this Burning Elite, we need to upgrade armaments. Used to be afraid of exhaust because you thought of deleting cards as a bad thing. Deleting your good cards is bad, but deleting your bad cards is good. Deck building. Havoc does have the potential to serve some purpose here. I really don't like Havoc that much with Searing Blow because you could ruin your whole strategy if you delete the wrong card. Much rather have a True Grit or a Burning Pact. I think I'm going to skip. Actually, maybe I want Iron Wave. Just to get through that Burning Elite fight. I don't think so. I'm going to go without. And we are going to upgrade this armaments before the Searing Blow. Alright, this could go pretty badly. It's a plus strength Gremlin Knob. We're already off to a good start here. I don't think this is what we upgrade. I think I just strike 3 times. We're going to use the Ancient Potion here to take less damage. That'll help a lot. I'm pretty sure we don't get a 3-turn kill. But a 4-turn kill should be pretty doable. Especially if I say Armaments Bash this turn. That seems pretty wise. Next turn I can go Searing Blow Headbutt. Or even like Searing Blow Second Wind. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Hit me. Yeah, I've got an adjustable desk to sit at. Pretty good. Full block, the Gremlin Knob. Easy every time. Does 13-13. Next turn, 24-13. 39 plus 24. Math time. That's enough, right? 63. Yes, that's enough. Okay, so we just go strike plus headbutt. Next turn we kill. Have you ever seen such an easy Burning Elite Gremlin Knob fight? That's pretty great. Pretty great indeed. Our reward is a Dreamcatcher, which is probably not going to see a lot of use, unfortunately. Do we want a Demon Form? Not with Searing Blow. Although Demon Form Runic Pyramid is kind of a thing. It makes Slime Boss really easy to kill. Brixmeyer, thanks for 21 months of support. Wasn't that a fun Watcher run? I think it was such a good time. I still don't think we need it. Fewer cards is better with Pyramid. Maybe Warcry is okay. Actually, Warcry is pretty good. What is the synergy with Demon Form and Runic Pyramid, says Dunning Cougar. You basically have to spend your whole turn playing this card, which means you more or less need the enemies to give you a free turn to make Demon Form realistically playable. With Runic Pyramid, you don't have to have that free turn line up with the turn you draw the Demon Form. You can retain it in your hand until you have a spot where it's able to be played, or if you can line it up with energy-reducing or energy-generating cards, that could also help. Also benefited by the Runic Pyramid. Combine it with stuff like Seeing Red or stuff like Bloodletting to get it into play. I'm gonna go with Warcry here. Ouch. I'm gonna take Second Wind back, considering my hand. Easy. Wow. Can I have all of these, please? I'm probably going to go with Bloodletting first. Costs us health to use, but as a majorly energy-generating card, it's exceedingly useful here. Bloodletting, for example, allowing us to play Bash and Searing Blow in the same turn. But Burning Pact is also very useful for drawing back to the Searing Blow and thinning out the deck further by deleting strike cards. I think it's going to be Bloodletting. And we're definitely taking the upgrades. Yeah. Yeah, we can now gain strength at rest sites up to 3 times. Not today, Guria. Not today. It's Searing Blow time. Cursed with Doubt. We've already mastered Doubt. Disagree with you. Do we even live? Uh-oh. How do we fight 5 slimes? We don't have any AoE yet. That's not good. We're going to lose some health here. We are definitely going to lose some health here. Bummer. Let's see what's on top with Warcry, but it's not likely to be good. Let's not lose the draw. Okay, now we can use it. Well, actually, it's second wind fuel. 20 incoming damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that I don't want. So second wind just full blocks here. Just do it. Do Searing Blow defend? Keep the armaments? Let's do that. Kill you, take 3, or defend. Block 13. Take 1. Not that bad a fight, all things considered. Swift Potion's helpful. Second wind. Eternally Blue TV, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Just gotta upgrade the Searing Blow more, make it worth playing. This is gonna be a good fight. Oh my, is this ever gonna be a good fight? Play Bash without waking up the Lagavulin. That's excellent news. So I think we go Bash Armaments? Not Armaments Bash, but Bash Armaments. And then we rudely awaken this thing next turn. For example, I can go Bloodletting, Searing Blow, Headbutt Searing Blow, Warcry, Searing Blow again, Strike, and this poor egg only has 12 health left. R.I.P., friend. Good fight. And that's also why the Bloodletting is worth adding, even though we don't have natural healing. Simply trading a little bit of our health away to gain a ton of energy prevents way more damage than the health we spend. So we're up health in the end anyway. White Beast statue is pretty excellent, giving us potions in every combat. Reward will help us get through the run a bit easier. And solving that AoE problem is Immolate here. 21 damage to all enemies. I think we need the Immolate big time. I mean, we're fighting Slime Boss literally next floor. Immolate is definitely going to be a good pickup here. John Stamos in prison, thanks for 14 months of support. And then Immolate will do even greater things in Act 2. We can even second wind the burn. Still going to upgrade the Searing Blow, though. Immolate can get upgraded by armaments if we need it. If I have a White Beast, do I prioritize Alchemize more or less on Silent? More or less the same amount, actually. I don't think it's that big a deal. Slime Boss, you're dead next turn? Yeah, you are. And once again, Bloodletting proving its worth here. Boop. GG. What do you mean, Phase 2? Impervious seems like a great addition. 2 cost, block 30. Heck yeah. You know, this is a deck I could actually see taking a Velvet Choker currently. Keep Gambler's Brew. There it is. Gain energy at the start of our turn. We cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. Ultimately cuts off corruption-based decks at the head, but definitely that would be a useful forward energy. The other way for us to get more energy would be to take Mark of Pain. 2 wounds enter the draw pile at the beginning of each combat. We do have the ability to delete them with the second win, so we essentially pay 2 draws each fight, which won't be part of our opening draw. I think I'm just going to take Velvet Choker. We can't play more than 6 cards per turn, but when one of those cards is Searing Blow, who cares? We are blessed with a path that actually gets enough rest sites to upgrade Searing Blow the required number of times. There's a 3 Elite 3 upgrade path. Actually, 4 Elite 3 upgrade path we could take if we're feeling really ambitious. But I don't think I am feeling really ambitious. I think I'm going to go this way. 1 upgrade, 2 upgrade, 3, 4 upgrade. We also get the bonus of 2 shops for 2 strike removals. 4 wounds into the discard pile. That'd be a lot better. The main thing that would make that better, Lurking Fool, is that you would be able to draw consistently, evolve, and fire breathing before seeing the wounds. Current problem with Mark of Pain is you can take Evolve and Fire Breathing, but there's no guarantee at all that you will see those cards before you draw the wounds. If you draw the wounds first, then it's just dead draws, you don't get the bonuses, you get hit for quite a lot of damage, usually. I should have kept the Swift Potion, whatever. Let's lose the Bloodletting. Again? This is even worse, right? Guess I'll lose the second win now. Okay. How much damage does Bash Searing Blow do? 8 plus 40? 27 times 1.5? Yes, 8 plus 40. Seems fine. We're getting a potion every fight, so I don't really care about using the potions in that way. Could take a second armaments here. We can even use the first one to upgrade the other one. Don't think we want to do that, though. I think we just want to remove strikes so that we can draw our armaments more consistently. Oh my. Toxic Egg. Upgrade all skills from here on out, says Toxic Egg. That's pretty nice when we're investing our upgrades into a Searing Blow. Means we'll miss out on one Carter move, but I'm not sure I care. That's very strong. We have armaments, sure, but armaments alone is not going to be able to upgrade every card in the deck. Potion of your choice. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty strong, Shakandar. You just make a ghost in a jar if you're silent. Be pretty absurd. Or you could, with 2 rest sites, brew Ancient Potion plus Speed or Flex Potion. It's also pretty strong. We might end up taking a second regular Searing Blow Spire Fox, but we'll have to be on top of the run for that to work out well. I think what I'm going to do is buy Toxic Egg Blood Potion. Champ Belt is definitely a good reason to pick up Thunderclap when you've got it. No, I discarded my Thorns Potion. What have I done? What have I done? Ah! Help! I've made mistakes. Not the Thorns Potion. Oof. Okay. Energy Pot saves good health here. Or I can Bloodletting Defend to save 2. I think we keep this Energy Potion. P. Jomi, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Long time YouTube, first time stream watcher. Glad to hear it. Beautiful. Duke Pot's pretty strong. Another Bloodletting upgraded. Because of Toxic Egg. I don't need 2 of them, though, that's for sure. We could take a Clothesline in a pinch here, but I don't love it. I'm going to skip. Skip. Oh, man. In Abandoned Temple, you find a Cursed Dome. Riddled with cryptic writings. I mean... these are all pretty good, actually. It costs 21 hit points to read the book, which is... a little concerning, but we get 1 of 3 at random book relics. Either the Nilri's Codex, allowing us to put new cards in the draw pile, the Enchiridion, giving us a free turn 1 power, that's always nice, or the Necronomicon, which would be quite a find. It's Nilri's. Alright. Nilri's is okay. Oh, and this is interesting. Heal 15, which might let us get an extra upgrade on Searing Blow, or look at 20 cards with Toxic Egg. Probably want to look at 20 cards here. Could get something like a Shrug Plus or a Burning Pact Plus. Or quite a few other things. Let's see what we're offered here. Spot Weakness Plus, Flame Barrier Plus, Seeing Red Plus, True Grit Plus, Sentinel Plus. Ooh, True Grit and Sentinel are both very good. Exhume's kind of interesting too, although we currently don't have a whole lot to Exhume, other than maybe Impervious. I'm going to choose not to rest going into this Elite, and I recognize that might be a mistake. I really think I want this True Grit. Sentinel is okay. I think it's going to be True Grit. And we're going to upgrade Searing Blow one more time to 34. Fingers crossed. Okay, not Slavers. And not a bad turn 1 draw. I'll take it. We'll take some damage this turn. I'm going to hold the Impervious. Play Defend, Strike, Immolate. Feels a little underwhelming, but it's a good start. Probably going to have to use the Duplication Potion with Searing Blow to get a kill. That should be just fine. Don't want to add new cards to the draw pile when they get us further away from Searing Blow. Alright, we can hold Impervious one more turn. Let's do that. Defend, Defend, True Grit. Take 2 more. That gets us closer to Searing Blow. Okay, if we Impervious Bash this turn, we're guaranteed to get Searing Blow with Vulnerable next turn, and I should be able to seal the deal. In fact, maybe we can save the dupe pot by using the energy pot. We go Searing Blow, Headbutt, Battle Trance, Searing Blow. Although that's not actually a kill, right? We do 102 plus 13. Which means we are 12 damage short. But I can Warcry, I can play Arma first, right? To be Warcry, Armaments, Searing Blow, Headbutt, Battle Trance, Searing Blow. That's 6 cards. Okay. Let's do that with the Energy Potion. Get a gambling chip. Our turn 1 problem is over. We can now gamble away any number of our starting 5 cards and draw something else. That's going to help a lot. I think Shrug Plus is also going to help a lot. Although Infernal... No, Choker Infernal Blade's not a thing. I don't want that Thunderclap. We might choose to sleep at some point during this act. I'm okay giving up 1 upgrade. We get a card reward even. It's kind of cool. Just have to not get killed by Snake Plant here. Ow. Let's use this also. Dupe Pot True Grit to avoid disaster? Well, it's not disaster, it's just avoiding a lot of health loss. We'll take 12 if I don't do that. And only 3 if I do, so it's saving 9 HP. It's not great. Also, we might not roll enough money. In fact, we won't roll enough money unless there's money in the chest to get a removal. That's really bad. We are in trouble now. There you are. You know what? Sure. You can finally come along, Clothesline. You're a good, Velvet Choker card. And we did get money. Okay, we can remove a strike at the shop. Thank goodness. Let's do it. Maniac in a Mask, thank you so much for 46 months of support. Oh, 4 and 6 score years ago, Baylor did slay a spire, but yet for each year hence, the heart did build it higher. For 20 ascensions, not one less or one more, unless you count mods, did they struggle locked in deadlock on Twitch.tv. More bloodletting. Yeah, we're here to remove a strike. One fewer strike card, please. And now might be sleep time. Yeah, let's have a nap. One snooze. Gaining 1 double tap or 1 entrench? Double tap seems pretty good. Not a bad entrench either, actually. This could turn into an entrench barricade deck. Like, real fast. Very good Runic Pyramid card, even if you don't have the barricade yet. Double tap a little harder to use with the choker. Still powerful, though. And that's right, we can even make barricade with Nilries, even without a real copy. That said, double tap Searing Blow can just kill certain bosses pretty much instantly. Let's double tap. Let's double tap. I believe. Can also do things like double tap Immolate. Don't you hurt me. Trabendo Days, thanks so much for the very generous 5 gifted subs. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club, one and all. Battle Trance Plus, that'll help us get cards into our hand. Costs one of our 6 card plays for the turn, but it'll still be well worth it. This Toxic Egg is really starting to pay off. Let's take one event. The Ritual Dagger, we don't need it anymore. We mastered the dagger last run. Give me money instead. Excellent. Most excellent. Okay, so we can double tap Bash if we want to. I think I'm going to hold on to it, though. Let's just go Bash Clothesline. Debuff the heck out of the collector. That's Dang close to good enough here. Strength pot not needed. Not for this fight, I don't think. Although it's kind of worth using. Just because we're going to get a new potion anyway. Really want to dish out the damage from the double tap Searing Blow this turn. We do double tap Searing Blow True Grit. The Armaments is going to add, I want to say, 10 more damage to this card. So it should do another 30 all told. I'd like to double tap Immolate to kill the minions too. Let's wait a minute. This way. Waste the Vuln, but that's fine. Dare. So I could Bloodletting and play Searing Blow, but it won't get played twice because of Velvet Choker. Excuse you. Alright, well, now I feel like we made some sort of mistake. We'll do it this way. This is helpful. Bonk. It's not quite enough. GG. Less damage taken than had we tanked the hit earlier in the fight to get the double Searing Blow. I think that worked out well. Second double tap. Should have taken the other option. Bummer. No barricade though, so I'm not too upset by not taking Entrench. Reaper's an option for healing, but not a great one. It's definitely better with Pyramid. You have double tap? Okay, I'll take a Reaper here. This could be good sustain. How about double potions with the White Beast statue? Our other options are Snekowai, which is not that good with Runic Pyramid, or the Tiny House. giving us some max health, money, and other things, but nothing particularly rewarding. It's actually not the worst deck for Pyramid Snecko. Works really well with the gambling chip. A lot of our cards are high cost anyway, but Snecko Pyramid can often result in getting a handful of 3-cost cards stuck in your hand. And really not much that you can do about it. Let's take the Sacred Bar. Now, our potions that we find every combat are twice as powerful. And that can be a pretty helpful thing. We also do, once more, get a lot of rest sites this act, if we want it. I see a path that hits 4, although it hits no shop. We'll have to see what these events are. I'm down to take lots of events at the moment. Double Orb Walkers would be easy to do and very rewarding. Mind Bloom, similarly. This deck would almost consider an upgrade all, although the Reaper would become quite sad if that were to happen. Keep that. Headbutt's good. Oh, I should have used the weak potion there. Foolish. Oh well. Burning Pact with a Plus. You betcha. Renwood, would you like a strength potion? I'll take a relic in exchange. A lizard tail. Now that's a great trade. Thank you, friend, for the relic. Set up my hands. Actually, that wasn't worth it. A true friend. Letting double tap, Reaper, second wind, Searing Blow? Yeah, we can do that. Unless you're telling me this is better. This would do 10? So leaves it at 2. Yeah, this is better. Health goes up. And this is what this is the fight the Immolate is also very important for. Very, very important. Die. Nice and clean. More War Cries, not so good with Velvet Choker, unfortunately. Get a Relic? Meat on the bone. If we're below half health after combat, heal 12. Sure. Sure. So if we want to, we can take an extra elite. One less fire here to get another shot also. More strike removals does seem relatively important. just do that damage up front. Definitely a little behind the curve on the Searing Blow upgrades. Sad to say. It's probably overkill. Do that back, actually. Just hose myself a little bit here. Second wind could be good here. Or body slam, excuse me, not second wind. Body slam. Definitely going to want some powers to make a big difference in this run. I see that we're not getting offered a whole lot. It's a bit concerning. I think I am just going to upgrade Searing Blow some more. Easy peasy. Second armaments. Interesting. Let's try one. Bit more max health, definitely welcome, especially with Lizard Tail. Before you lies a decorated altar to some ancient entity. Duplicate a card in your deck. Searing Blow +8, number 2, get. Now, if we win, we'll be true masters of the Searing Blow. Excellent. Most excellent. Happening status. It's... It is, as they say, happening. Pretty sure we take spikes damage, then heal from Reapers, so this works, right? Yeah, it does. Easy. Gotta say, this Reaper has paid off pretty well. This is also very good against Heart. It's a lot of damage back. Thorn's Pot could be very good against Heart also. I'm going to keep that for now. Let's recall. Just like that. Blessing of the Forge won't work 2 times, alas. Don't need another Battle Trance or another Clothesline. We're good, we're good. This deck can dish out some serious pain. Alright, one last upgrade on a Searing Blow. Might as well make one of them better. Sure. Let's go and Sinfire. Temporary upgrades mid-combat because of armaments. We don't have any real upgrades on the starter cards. Time Meter is a jerk. 48. Yeah, you're a gigantic jerk. Ouch. Alright, let's put you below half health. You don't deserve to do this kind of damage to me. You stinky. Cannot kill Time Eater next turn, question mark? I could with Liquid Memories, I guess. Have lethal? No. Joker on 5 here means we can only play 1 more card this turn. If we do that, we only get 1 card next turn as well. Which is actually not a terrible thing. Might as well just play 2 next turn, though. So to kill next turn, what we'd have to do is Searing Blow, Liquid Memories, Searing Blow for the kill, but I don't think we even need to. Hey, disarm, that'll do. Yeah, we should be pretty fine here. T-Clap's good. Okay, problem detected. We're just hoping we can second win for a lot next turn, and I'm pretty sure we can. Easy. Okay, yeah, I think we win without having to use the potion. Easy. Alright. Donu Deka Arneka. Nexta. To die. Can Armor the Reaper. Heal for 13 apiece. That's great. This Reaper has been very good. A lot better than I expected, actually. With the Echo and the Pyramid. Not too worried here. We can kill Donu very quickly. Well, actually, might not be as easy as we thought. Bloodletting headbutt that. Make more room in hand. Seems fine. Got plenty of health to spare. So Impervious, double tap, second wind. Easy. Just Arma uppercut. Even more uppercutting. Not quite, though. Let's block this turn. That we can do. Actually, optimal meat value? Galaxy Brain move. Definitely intentional. GG. The power. Two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of this spire, the source of the Searing Blow Mastery run? Hey, Prixmeyer. Yesterday, I think was our 5-year anniversary of our initial return to Twitch. What I'm actually going to be celebrating this year is our 5-year partner anniversary, and that'll be in September. That's the one I'll make a hullabaloo about. 5 years since I first started streaming Slay the Spire, essentially. Hey, Raffle Stalker, you might be about to see us master Searing Blow. This will be our first successful Spire run of the day. Let's do it. Searing Blow plus 10. Full healed off the meal ticket. Membership card costs slightly more than half of our money, and therefore is not worth it. But you know what is worth it? I think perhaps for the second time this challenge, I will happily pay full price for a Bottled Flame so that we can start our opening hand with Searing Blow plus 10. The reason to do this is to guarantee that we can kill Spire Spear and Spire Shield immediately. As if I have Searing Blow plus 10 and Liquid Memories, we can instantly kill the Spear. So let's do that. Then we have the Thorns Potion. Again, double Thorns Potion from Sacred Bark to use on the heart, and whatever replacement potion we get from the White Beast statue. $105. Headbutt's pretty hilarious too, yeah. Am I seeing this correctly? I don't actually need to use the potion. And we can do something like Bloodletting, Searing Blow, Headbutt, Shrug, Searing Blow again. Costs us 3 health, but I think that's probably worth paying. Even though we're guaranteed to get a new potion, having the ability to choose what the better of those two potions is worth paying a little bit of health for. Very likely that Liquid Memories is better than the random potion. Also, I can headbutt the Reaper. Well, I can use the Reaper later in the fight to get that 3 health back, more accurately. Okay, let's do that. Just quick maths here. What's the actual base damage of Searing Blow? 97. We have to headbutt the Searing Blow, though, so yeah, we're Searing Blowing. I can't Akabeko on the shield or anything silly. What I can do is headbutt on the Spire shield. Dead. Excellent. Excellent. Thanks to the power of the Bottled Flame. That was great. Next turn could be a bit awkward, though. It's actually potential that we might still have to use the Liquid Memories based on what we see next turn. This thing attacks for 38, and I may not have an answer to that. Oh, we do. Good. Going to play the Barricade here. The main reason for this is that it's going to let me potentially heal off this Reaper. Potentially. Body Slam seems like it might be a good idea here also. So we could simply kill on this turn with double tap Searing Blow. Okay, there's Reaper. Currently Reaper's only going to do 1 damage. But we can upgrade it to do 2. Of our strength down. Still going to be enough, right? Let's go armaments, bash, defend. And here's our opportunity. Heal exactly 3 hit points. The power. So we get to have Liquid Memories over Flex Potion if we want. For finagling like that. And I think the Liquid Memories is probably better than the Flex Potion. How about a Dark Embrace? That's going to be a yes from me. Gremlin Horn doesn't do anything, but might as well pick it up. Yeah, these will be great potions for the Heart Fight. I think we've got pretty good odds here. Our block game isn't the best, but Lizard Tail and a lot of hit points mean we can tank damage as necessary. All we have to do then is kill the heart quickly, and with 6 thorns plus the Searing Blows, that also shouldn't be too hard. Here goes. Charge! Ooh, I like having Flame Barrier in the opening hand as well. This is a really good opening hand. I could even... Good Memories here if I wanted. I don't think I want. I think I want to Burning Pack this defend. Does Liquid Memories return 2 cards with Sacred Bark? Yes. Yes, it does. Currently, I'm thinking Liquid Memories Flame Barrier or Searing Blow, but we'll see. Like this. Ooh, I like it. How about just Searing Blow Headbutt this turn? Nah, better to go Armament Searing Blow. We can play this Warcry also. Clothesline this early is also very good. We can weaken through the first attack cycle here. I'm going to take an offering. I want the card draw. Okay, there's the multi-hit. So let's do some quick math. The turn I like is Clothesline, Flame Barrier, Liquid Memories, Flame Barrier, Searing Blow. If we only Flame Barrier one time, we deal 12 by 15. How much is that? That's 180, so we're only getting 20 more return damage. That's really not helpful, actually. No, that's overkill. In that case, I could return Armaments and Searing Blow. Or we could get Clothesline back and weaken the heart for 6 turns. We do want to do damage this turn, definitely. Definitely want to do damage this turn. The Thorns damage we're about to deal counts against next turn's damage cap. So yeah, let's get Armaments, Searing Blow. Pretty tempting second wind, too. No Clothesline, then. Weak. Disarm, you're a little late here. I don't think so. So why not have Searing Blow for next turn? Because we can't do damage next turn. We can only do 20 damage here. What we want to do is Headbutt Searing Blow this turn, use it next turn. This Arma Impervious Headbutt. Seems fine to me. I could Bloodletting to block for a bit more. And Bloodletting Strike Second Wind block for a lot. That seems probably worth it. Take your 6 Thorns damage, Fiend. Alright, can we make it vulnerable? No, but I can double tap the Searing Blow. Double tapping this Searing Blow wouldn't get it to the correct range. We have a Void next turn. Oof. I don't know that we can kill this thing next turn. That's spooky. Thankfully, we have a Lizard Tail. I think it'll be enough to keep us alive even through the small attack. Oh, that's right, the Thorns will cause it to hurt itself, too. Okay, that actually changes our timer a little bit. So I think that means I use the bigger Searing Blow and the Immolate this turn. Keep double tapping this Searing Blow for next turn. dish out as much as we can here. I'm actually going to put another card in the draw pile to reduce the chance that we draw the Void here. It is the big hit, so we should be fine. We can just tank this with our Lizard Tail. Double tap Searing Blow, double tap Pommel Strike, draws into the Void at 0 energy. I'm cool with that. No energy lost. That said, we only draw 2 cards next turn. Not over yet. Because we do have this in hand here. A lot of damage headed our way. This is where having 6 Thorns is really, really nice. We just go Clothesline, Pommel Strike, and we're there. We can even just end turn right now, and I think we win. Because it dies on the 11th hit. You know what? Take it away, Thorns. GG, Mr. Hart. GG. The Searing Blow Master takes the cake. Wonderful. GG. Well, that Toxic Egg certainly proved to be an excellent pickup, as did the boss swap at the beginning, lucking out into, of course, one of the best hackin' relics in the game, and then leveraging it to use one of my favorite cards, Searing Blow. What gloriousness this run was. GG. GG, everybody. Add 1 to the mastery total. And a tough one at that, too. Laugh-Kicker says, really needed the Liquid Memories, would not have made it in hindsight. That might be true. Yeah, you might be right that if, without the Liquid Memories, if we had the Flex Potion instead, we might not have succeeded there. So I'm really glad we invested the time into optimizing our Shield and Spear fight and keeping that potion. GG. G heckin' G. What a beautiful run. So the second Searing Blow came from this. We got a duplicator event from a random question mark and obtained a second Searing Blow to get that glorious mastery. Plus 18 in total. You'll love to see it. Amazing. Simply amazing. It's going to be pretty hard to top that, but we'll do our best. Sir Reginald Cockhammer, thanks for the 2 months of support. We did indeed just master the Searing Blow. It just happened. Sweaty Lol says, had we gotten the Necro Curse, would he have duped that instead? Yes. If we'd gotten Necro Curse, I think Necro Curse is going to be the hardest card to master in the whole game. So I absolutely would have duplicated it, and we might have lost doing that. And then we would have nothing mastered. So I'm glad it played out this way. Very glad it played out this way. Yeah, we finished with 4 strikes and 4 defends. That's also kind of ridiculous. We always found something better to do at the shop, like purchase a bottled flame or buy a Toxic Egg. Toxic Egg actually wasn't that good. We really didn't take that many skills, but I'm glad we had it. Definitely glad we had it. So I will be back in a few minutes, Twitch chat. Going to take about 5 minutes to refill the legs, stretch the water. When I return, the silent ascends the spire for another run. BRB, everybody. Don't go nowhere.